Welcome everybody. Welcome to our live webinar. Well, it could be recorded depending on when you're watching this. This is going to go out to a possibly as a replay, and if it is, you found the replay. Today is about the roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond, and we're going to get started here in about a minute, maybe 2 minutes approximately, for those of you that are punctual. So we're going to talk about the roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond without being a super galactic network marketing salesman, right? And we're gonna go into that. All right, let me go ahead, and I love to see who is. I want to just say hi to all of you that tell me what rank. If all of you can tell me what rank you're at in Young Living right now, that would be fantastic, wonderful. Who's the third person on here? April, can you hit mute on your phone, please? Your computer. Okay, awesome. I want to recognize Julie. Julie, good to see you out there a lot. Norma, you've been at a lot of my webinars. I recognize you too. Bernice Kovac, good job in being a silver. Carly Johnson, silver. Mary Beth, tell April, please, honey. Seniors, Mary Beth, we have Emily Weber, we have Tanya Williamson, good job. Leticia, so happy to be a Cheryl, good. Yeah, oh, you're in San Diego. Yay, okay, awesome. Diane Bennett, welcome Diane. Rachel Bartolowitz, yes, silver. Lacey Robinson, executive. We have Annie Crawford, just started, great job. Sally Chalmers, a senior star. Jason, a lot of silvers, what is up? Dude, we got some silvers in the house. Where are the golds? Where are the diamonds? I know we always have at least one or two or three, or they're usually silent, checking me out, right? Seeing if I'm for real. I know, it's okay. Mindy Torin, welcome. Jennifer Anderson. Terry Stanton, that's my grandpa's name. Stanton, at least. We have Tammy Morgan, Deb Sweetser. We have Ashley Norris. We have Crystal Singer. Patricia is in the house. Julie, Ginny, awesome. Melanie, right on. Oh, we got some gold. Okay, good. Laurel Lopez, right on. Lunda Franklin, welcome. Cindy Kletcher, just getting started. Welcome, Laura. Letitia, Whitney, Barbara, welcome. All right, guys, just if you've just coming on, welcome to the Roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond. My name is Tom Challen. I'm going to be your tour guide in this journey, the adventure, today. Over the next hour, 15 minutes, maybe. Actually, I think we've shortened it a little bit tonight. I'm excited to be sharing with you tonight. For those of you that have been here, everyone, there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing that that will really help impact you tonight to help you for Royal Crown Diamond. So anyways, glad that you're here. Lori, Diane Klein, if you're just popping on, right now, I want all of you to do me a favor before we get started in less than a minute. Sorry, we're going to go one more minute. If this is your very first webinar with me, type in a 1. Your very first time ever watching me on a live webinar, please type in a 1. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up someone who has become a very good friend of mine, someone who I respect when it comes to leadership, someone that I learned from when it comes to many different areas. One, my health. She is the reason, and Young Living and the lifestyle and her education is the one, probably the reason, one of the reasons why I'm here with you today with my adrenals healed, my hormones in balance, my no such thing as autoimmune challenges anymore. I'm 45, but I feel 25. In fact, I feel better now at 45 than I do when I'm 25, thanks to the person I'm bringing up. She is a multiple six-figure earner, not only within Young Living as a platinum, but also in a traditional marketing, training, coaching business where she teaches people all over the world how to rock Facebook ads. She also runs the Diamond Factory system and the software. She does free training to tens of thousands of people every single week within Young Living for many, 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 many years. She does a lot of incredible giving back training, again, for this amazing family within Young Living. If it wasn't for her, my family wouldn't be in Young Living. My mom, my wife, my kids. I wouldn't have a heart and an affinity to be here with you right now. I can choose to coach, train, or work with any company in the world. We've been doing this for 24 years. We choose Young Living as our primary heart and soul company that we're working with right now, primarily because who's about to come on video, I pray right now. Many of you already know her. For those of you who don't, you've got to follow her on Facebook. It is my good friend, Mrs. Jennifer Springer. Jen,
Hey,
take
Tom.
over
Hey, everybody.
webinar.
I am so glad to be here. I love listening to what you have to say. You know, we've been working together for quite a while. And when I first met you and Kim, it was back in 2007. And sometimes I think about how time flies so fast. I can't even believe it. You know, I met you because, you know, when you tell people that you've built these businesses over and over, and people are like, okay, Tom, okay, now you're a coach. And I've never seen that. Well, I saw you when you were building and when you would bring 500 people to a seminar so that you could outsource training like you tell people. I saw you do that. So you guys, he's not just like saying that so to make him like, oh, I'm the coach. No, he did that and leveraged his time so that he could have a life while building his business and really grow insanely fast in his business. And I watched him and Kim do this. And so I was like, okay, you know, I'm like this newbie in the back of trying to understand that there actually are people out there that like do this stuff. And I thought, I'd like to know that. But I didn't think I could ever know and work so closely with Tom. And so some time went by from there. And oh, actually, no, I remember I did a boot camp with you in 2008 or
Yeah.
something. And you called me on the phone and helped me. And I was like, wow, this guy's amazing. And then for some reason our paths went a little bit different. And in 2013, I was so stuck, you guys. I mean, stuck at the gold rank for 8 years. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. You know, I remember this guy who said creating wealth while having a life. And I sought out his wife, Kim, and said, what are you guys doing? Can I get any help? Because I felt I needed coaching, more intimate coaching, not somebody on a stage telling me what to do coaching, not reading some book. I've got books all over here, you guys, like not reading some book or listening to some audios. I really needed my hand held because you guys had been successful. You know, being a gold in Young Living at that time was really a big deal. Now it's like, oh, you're a gold, but it was a really big deal. And I was doing everything that I was listening to and hearing on the stage from people, and it wasn't working. I was more stuck. I was working bazillion hours a day. I'd roll out of bed and onto my computer or on the phone. I'd be working until 2, 3 in the morning and do that again every day. And I was frustrated. My phone would hurt when it would ring. And I'm just like, I can't, I'm either going to sell this business or quit because it's not working. And I'm like, well, obviously my ideas are not getting me where I need to go. And I could not break above 100 grand a month in volume, platinum. It was like here, my glass ceiling. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to do one more try. One more try. I'm going to invest into some real training and coaching where I can be, you know, mano a mano with somebody to guide me. And I'm so glad that I did. You know, Tom was doing the boot camps back then, and I know you offer different things now, Tom. And whatever he offers, I'm telling you, don't even hesitate, because when I first started, I learned that I was doing so many things that were just not making a difference. And I was like, it was like my car was in neutral and my pedal was to the floor. And I thought I was going somewhere and doing something, but I was doing nothing except burn through my energy and my sanity. And so Tom very strategically instructed me how to get rid of the things that didn't really make a difference and how to really focus on what matters in my business. And he's going to do that with you today. And I know you're going to think, Tom, it's not that easy. Tom, you haven't built in a while. You don't know my business. It's different. You know, you're going to have these thoughts. I did. And I will tell you the thing that, Tom, we lost you. I don't know where it happened to you right now. You just kind of fell off the light. But what happened was crazy, you guys. 8 years I was stuck. And within I think it was 6 to 8 months, I had that last day of the month and my volume was Oh, he says technical difficulties. Hopefully you can hear me. My volume at the last day of the month was $92,000 on the last day of the month. And guess what? I didn't believe I could do it. I called Tom that morning and said, help me. I called my upline. I called the cross line. I called everybody under the sun. And because I had that belief of coaches behind me, I was able to hit that. My volume that month was 100,300, and I was able to break that glass ceiling, and I've been able to hold it ever since. And that is because I have had some very strategic coaching, and we all need a coach. There you are. You're back. I can kind of see you. Very strategic coaching from Tom, and I do whatever he tells me to do because my ideas didn't get me to where I wanted to go. So if you're really stuck and you're feeling you're spinning your wheels and you're going backwards in your business and people are telling you no and nobody's hosting you in events or anything like that, and you're ready to throw in the towel, I'm just going to tell you, take good notes tonight, listen to what Tom says. Whatever he tells you to do, get started because we all need a coach. We need that education. Most of us went to school, had a degree, and went to college and then got a job. We were trained. And for this business, just like every other business, we had to get trained. So I'm going to be quiet now. I don't know.
Wow. You know what? Business is all about blessings and a lot of roadblocks. Almost. I've been doing this so long, you just got to go, okay, God, it's yours. What do you want us to do? All right. It's like, it's crazy.
Just wanted me to ramble for 10 minutes. That's all.
That's what partners and team and a tribe is all about. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you so more than you can imagine. And you and Monty are amazing. And I'm excited to see your next level of your journey, where you're at. I know what you're doing for helping save horses, and you've got such a big heart. So thank you for being on here. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, and thanks for asking me as always. And you guys, you know, I've known Tom and Kim now for over 10 years, and they're the real deal. And he's going to tell you straight. He's not going to blow smoke up at you and make you think this is all perfect and wonderful. He's honest, and that will help you grow your business. So take crazy notes, do whatever he says. I'm going to sign off so I can listen. And I'm glad your tech got fixed. And I'm going to turn off my mic now. So bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Jen. All right, guys, I'm going to do like what airline pilots do when they're late. I'm going to do my best to make up some time for you so I can make this. My goal is to make this our shortest webinar and give you everything that you need that I've been doing in these webinars for all of you that have watched this a few times now, or maybe some of you that have not watched this here in, ever. I'm really excited to share with you. By the way, this is my family. I am all of my 4 incredibly teenage daughters. Anybody have teenage daughters, by the way? Madison, McKinsey, Morgan, Mason, and oh, by the way, my beautiful wife, my wife partner here, Kim, who's helping with the technical stuff. We've been married now for 20 years, been building in network marketing together for 22 years. Both of us have been doing this now for 23, 24 plus years now. And it's been a huge challenge, fun, blessing, freedom, and a lot more. So who is this webinar for? Just so I know who it's for. Can you stick around for a second?
Yeah.
It's for, oh, sorry. This webinar is for those of you that want to figure out, what do you do with your team? How do you get them moving? How do you find the right business builders? How to get people on ER? How to grow a Young Living business? We know the heartbeat of Young Living extremely intimately, and we'll talk about how we know Young Living so well and what we've identified as one of the top coaches for the direct marketing industry. So if you want to learn how to move a team in network marketing in Young Living, we're going to show you how to do that. Now, if you stick around to the very end, we have a party, don't we?
We love to give away things. So
and
stick around.
We always say we're going to do it to a 2 or 3, but we end up having a party at the end. And the reason why I do that is I want to make sure, look, there's a lot of training, there's a lot of information that you can get out there. I want to, yes, right now I'm bribing you just to stick around to the end. Why? Because I know I can transform your life like I've transformed thousands, literally in the last couple years with Young Living alone. We have hundreds upon hundreds of people every week that are pouring into our trainings. And oh, by the way, if you've gotten our training, the playbook, the roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond, the system that I'm doing right now, all the courses are updated. Thank you for your patience. It's rocking and rolling as of today, okay? So stick around to the very end, and we've got an awesome bonus. Now, we're also going to be sharing with you, like we mentioned, the ultimate roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond. And I mean this. It's not going to mean guaranteed, okay? But I'm talking 7 times faster. I know the statistics of what many of you are doing to get to silver, gold, platinum, diamond, Royal Crown Diamond. I know the statistics. In fact, I flew to corporate just to learn more about the heartbeat. I had some tough questions for some of the top executive people within Young Living to find out what are the numbers, what's the reality of auto ship, of the ER, what's the monthly retention, you know, what areas are the best areas to build in Young Living, because I'm a sponge. If I'm going to put my family and my time into building a Young Living business, not only coaching and consulting and doing seminars and working with other companies, a few other companies, I wanted to know that, again, it's going to be worth our time. So one of the things I found out is I was blown away how long it takes people to go even executive, silver. And look, if you're not an executive or silver, don't beat yourself up. But I want to show you a new way, something that's different than a lot of people that are in Young Living. And I want to say this right out the gate. Is there anything broken with the Young Living culture? Is Tom Challen saying that my way is the only way? The answer is heck no. There are some beautiful people that I'm learning from in Young Living that are diamonds and Royal Crown Diamonds. Great people, great leaders, great culture with Gary and Mary Young. It is a culture that works. But I will tell you this, the traditional culture of Young Living is beautiful but slow. Is there anything wrong with that? No, if that's your goal. But if you have big goals, big dreams for your family, if you want to help more people, why not go faster, learn how to collapse timeframes, and do it while having more freedom? Many of you, in fact, I will say most of you, even if you're newer, are working way too many hours doing things you shouldn't do, but you think they're normal. You're doing too much work, and we're going to break that down, because if you don't identify that, you will spend way too much time. You will waste, let me get real, you'll waste too much time. So I want you to partner with me here in a little while on the ultimate roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond. And look, for some of you, this is freaking out, okay, already. I meant it to do that. I wanted to talk about Royal Crown Diamond first. How I build for my team is I start with, how do you get to Royal Crown? And then I backpedal it to the other positions all the way down to executive. So if you want to get to executive or silver, I'm going to show you how to go Royal Crown, but again, focus on your next rank first. But many of you get to the rank of silver or executive or whatever rank. And almost everybody in Young Living that I've heard of, coached with, saw their story, they hit it, plateau, and a lot of you are going backwards. You should never do that. You should thrive past every single rank. No matter if you're shy, you don't have much time, no matter what your financial situation is, no matter how much fear or doubt, all of that is fixable, and a lot of it needs to be completely released. It needs to be released. I pray you do it tonight, okay? For some of you, make it quick. You don't need to go through a 1-week seminar on fear, overcoming doubt, overcoming insecurity. Tonight, I'm going to share quickly my 3 secrets. How do I recruit more people in a day than most people do in a month? I tested this for my clients, and I wanted to show my clients in Young Living, starting in October, does my 3-step map system really work? Does the words and the way that I teach people how to get business builders really work? I sponsored over 25 people, and I literally had 35 minutes a day to work my Young Living business. And I recorded every phone conversation, by the way, specifically. And again, they were all people that I sponsored within Young Living. I don't even know, we just got something in the mail. We went executive our first week or 2 that we were doing this. So, you know, pretty much from scratch. And anyway, so I'm going to show you how to find more business builders in less time. It's one of my top secrets. How do I get my team growing without spending a lot of personal, individual training or motivating them personally? How do I break rank 10 times faster than the average builder? sometimes even faster than the average top producer. There's always a way to have great retention, serve people well, love and build great relationships, but also go faster. I always get that. Tom, I don't want to go faster. I don't want a leaky bucket. Who says you will, right? It's not about just recruiting. It's not about just throwing customers and members up against the wall. There's a process that you've got to learn. Otherwise, again, you'll be working a lot more hours. How do we do all this again in part-time hours? So really, again, we're going to go through, I'm going to say this tonight. I'm going to do my best to go through as much of this as I can tonight. How to organize your day, how to find great business builders, how to get them to show up to your presentation or class. More importantly, how to overcome objections, or better yet, how not to get objections, how to get people started as a business builder, how to upgrade them, and of course, how to get more duplication. Now, before we get into the exact meat of the logistics of going Royal Crown Diamond and then backing that out, I wanna share with you what makes me qualified for this very briefly. Again, my wife and I have been doing this for a long time, but there was a point many years in our relationship, in our business, where we were burnt out of network marketing. Every time my phone rang, I didn't want to answer another question. I was tired of trying to get my team to do something when they weren't. My getting started system was 300 steps of over-educating, over-explaining, and it led me to being a burnt out builder. I didn't want to do this industry anymore. Even though we've done okay, well, I didn't want to do it. And the company at the same exact time went out of business. And it was that moment, a few months later, we heard a huge crash out in the driveway. And my aha moment, my wake-up call in life, is when my 4 daughters and my wife ran out in the driveway. And my 4-year-old at the time, Morgan, she looked up at me, pulling on my pant leg, and she said, "Daddy, where are they taking our cars?" And I don't know about you, what's going to wake you up. But for me, the only way I was gripped with fear. You may think I'm really confident. I was like a little baby curled up in a ball for a year in depression. I was scared, I was frustrated, and I didn't know how to provide. I didn't know how to provide because I was listening to a lie from the enemy. I was listening to a whole bunch of lies, which led me to be in the most ridiculous place in my life. Plus, in the back of my mind, I didn't want to get back in network marketing because I didn't want to do it the way that I've been doing it. Look, network marketing done wrong, and I'm going to tell you this boldly and confidently. Unfortunately, most of you, most people in Young Living, most people in all of network marketing are the opposite of one of the #1 business coaches in the world, Robert Kiyosaki, New York Times all-time best-selling book in the world for business. He said, you do not want to be self-employed. And most network marketers are self-employed slaves. I'm just saying it, and I hope that doesn't come across too strong. If you want a coach, it's going to tell you what the real truth is. Most people in network marketing, a lot of them are Young Living, they're self-employed slaves, and they're not learning what it's like to get leverage through skill to be a business owner, where you own your time. You learn over time to get the freedom that this industry can have. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say it right now. That moment that we had our cars repossessed is the moment I said, no more. We got back in building teams, and the system I'm about to show you was a system that helped me sponsor 1 person a day to 3 a day. And those 3, because of a system, turned into 500 that first year personal, to 40,000 active distributors in 2 years. We became the #1 income earner. It was a wellness nutritional company with ultra premium nutritional products. Not as good as Young Living, but very good. And so we did it in a company culture that was product driven. Young Living, product driven more than business driven. And it works, but it is slower, and it's okay. I just want to show you some alternatives to growing a little bit faster. And again, so that's what I wanted to share with you about what that actually looks like. So let's break it down. And many of you already know this. I'm not going to break down the comp plan. I'm going to show you a very specific point ingredient right now, okay? So it takes 1.5 million of families served on ER to be a Royal Crown Diamond. It takes minimum 6 direct, personally enrolled business builders, okay? Or 6 legs, groups of people, 6 groups, okay? And then $35,000 of volume approximately or more per leg. Now, obviously, many of them are going to have much more than that. And that's the basic structure for Royal Crown Diamond. So the question is this: that seems like such a big goal, but not when you break it down to year by year, month by month. Watch this. Look, some of you need to put away your social media. Some of you think you're going to go Royal Crown Diamond right now by doing this. Some of you are already trying to multitask. It doesn't work. I may not be your trainer. I'm okay with that. But at least give it 1 or 35, 45 more minutes or however long we have right now. And again, this is a muscle, a focus muscle. I know I get distracted too, but this could be the difference. Think about this. If all this webinar did tonight and you partnering with me is help you go silver, platinum, gold, whatever rank, twice as fast, would it be worth everything you got right now? So here's what it takes. How many enrollments will it take you to actually go Royal Crown? Now I'm talking personal enrollments. Put the number in there if you have a rough idea. Give me a crazy rough idea, because there's no guarantee to this. Write in the comments, all of you, what that, oh my gosh, I just look how many people are here. I cannot believe how there's hundreds of you here. Hi everybody, if you just came on, my name's Tom Challen. Hold tight. Write in the comments, how many people personally enrolled do you think it would take you to go Royal Crown Diamond? Okay, everybody's telling me about the grant. Okay, 38, 6, 100, 40, 200, 6, 50, 250, 5,000. You rock star. Oh my gosh, I've never done 5,000 in, well, I've done 5,000 over my career. 1 to 200, 6. Hi, Nicole, 100, 100, 500, 6, 20. So all over the board, right? And you want to hear you want to hear something crazy? 3,000, Norma? Okay, 500, a lot of 500s. Everybody thinks that's the sweet spot number. It may not be for you. You know, it's possible, not likely, for you to bring in 6. Possible, not likely. It's possible for you to do 20 because of replication, right? Not likely. It's possible to do 40. You know, there's a lot of big network marketers that learned how to taproot and go deep, but I don't want to count on that for my future. How about 100? Okay, I think we're getting more realistic. What about 300? Now 300 seems like a crazy number. Look, and I want you to just trust me if you're 75 years old right now, or if you're 17, like my daughters who are doing Young Living. 17 or 75 or anywhere in between, your age does not matter for this, okay? It's all about, and your past doesn't matter either. The question is are you willing to do the daily focuses it takes to go Royal Crown Diamond? So let's break down the big number, 300, to show you how it's possible. The question is, how long will it take you? How long will it take you to get 300? Maybe 10 years? Would it be worth it if it took you 10 years? Do you realize that's only 10 people a year? That's like sponsoring 1 a month. And again, I'm not guaranteeing 300 will turn into 1.5 million in volume. But I will tell you, if you can do it in 10 years with my strategies and your focus and action, you can do it half of that. And maybe even some of you can do it in 3 years. My mom, my number one thing I do with my team is I want to shield them. How do I say this nicely? I don't know if I can. I want to shield them from many people in Young Living. Not that they're bad people, they're beautiful people. I want to shield them from what they think is normal. Because what is normal to you, or a lot of people that have been with Young Living for a long time, is completely unnormal, not just to me, but my very passive 60-something-year-old, oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. Mom, sorry, 67-year-old mom. And my daughter, who's very introverted. It's very different, right? So I want to teach my team, don't look at what everybody else is doing. Only look at what's possible for you to do every hour that you choose to work Young Living, period. So let's break this down. Let's have a little fun right now. And so how many enrollments will it take you to do 1.5? Let's say it's 300. That works out to being 5,000 average. Do you guys get that? If you have 300 enrollments that average, now does it average? No, there's no such thing as averaging. You cannot guarantee statistics in network marketing or duplication. But I will tell you, if there's ever been something called a guarantee that I've ever found, I like to ensure if I want to go Royal Crown Diamond in 3 years, 2 years, a year, 5 years, whatever that number is for you. And look, if it's not Royal Crown for you, it's just too big right now. How about silver? The same activity applies to silver. Okay, and I'm going to show you that here in a few minutes. Do you want to say something? Oh boy, is there anybody else in there? Pick her up. Oh, please see if you can get me Morgan to do it. Okay, sorry, family questions while I'm doing a webinar. All right, so that's an example. Now look, because usually 1% will just go crazy and go silver, gold, diamond, and beyond. So the numbers will vary. Some will do a lot and many will do nothing. Okay, let me be really real with you. That's the way it works in everybody's team. There will be a lot of people that don't do anything. Normal. Okay, so let's break it down. Okay, here's where it gets simple. I'm going to slow down for a second. This is where the rubber meets the road. Okay, 300 people in 3 years. That's 100 a year. Okay, 100 a year means 8 a month. 8 a month means 2 a week. Now I want you to understand this. There's 8 billion people on the planet right now. 8 billion men and women, mommies and daddies. There's 8 billion people that need Young Living. Do you understand Young Living is growing like at lightning speed? They're doing 1.5 billion. They grew $500 million in sales in a year. And can I tell you something? Big wealth in network marketing happens from year 2 to 5. And there's only been 1 or 2 companies in the world that have ever documented that kind of wealth creation and success and freedom and dream creation. A lot of people have already had success getting to Young Living where they're at now. They built this massive foundation. It wasn't perfect. But right now, I believe Young Living, with extreme experience as a consultant, as a top income earner, building multiple teams of tens of thousands, I am completely convinced with extreme confidence that Young Living might be, if not the top residual-based income vehicle in the world with premium wellness products and a lifestyle behind it that is a culture where if you bring in customers and business builders, more of them, their life can be transformed, let alone the culture of leadership training that I can provide. So what I provide is a leadership system for helping men and women, your team, do their best, not just in network marketing. I wouldn't be here if it was just for team building. I want it for all areas, but I know that if I can help you in your business, I can get more of your attention to help you in communication and doing your best and reaching your calling of what God created you to be. What were you born for? With your weaknesses, your strengths, your quirks, your fears, what were you born for? What are you designed to do? And many of you are called specifically to build a team because it transforms. So my point of that is, stick with me, 8 billion people, 8 billion. What if you're not sponsoring over time 2 qualified business builders per week? Over time, you got to ask yourself a question. What are you doing? Are you still stuck with that fear? Are you hanging on to the excuses? We're going to talk about that, okay? Stick with me. All right. So how many connections do you need to enroll 2 people a week? Let's get real breaking this down. That's about 20 connections per week. Okay. Now I've asked this question on many webinars. The average actually is 20. Many of you believe it's around 20. Now some of you think it's 100. Some of you might think it's 3. Okay. But I will tell you, it takes, and again, it all depends on your skill. It depends on your persistency. And I'll give you one thing, major nugget. It depends on, do you really think you're bugging people, or are you being persistent enough to follow up because they deserve Young Living? And if you're not following up the right way, that person is going to lose out. And of course you are too. So what that means is 4 connections every day that you're working your business. So the question is how do you get 4 people to connect with every day? And can you connect with 4 people per day and put them through the 3-step map? Look, everybody always says this. Give me the 400-point checklist. Give me your book, Tom. If I just read your book, I will know what to do to build Young Living. I will know. I'm going to give you, there's many systems that I teach, but this is enough to get you dangerous. This is enough to at least understand the outline of the map, of the roadmap, of the plan. Call it what you want, the system, okay? This is the absolute, when I had my car stripped from me, when my church anonymously knocked on my door and dropped off presents for my babies for Christmas, we didn't have any presents. We had no food. We saw this big ham. I opened the front door with tears. A lot of it was pride as a man. Yes, ego. A lot of it was pride and humility going, oh my gosh, we're the family getting food. We're the family that people heard about through my mother-in-law at church. And it was a blessing. But it was that moment where I said, done. No more babysitting. Done. No more over-educating my team. Done. No more trying to sell my team on why this is so great. I am done with the 500 educational information. I'm done with teaching my team too much. What do you need? What does my team need to succeed? And what's the bottom line? Now look, what I'm about to show you is so simple, but the challenge is very few people actually do it. What you need to do, whether you partner with me or not, I'm going to give you at least the main points of it. You need to learn how to connect. Here's the key, the right way. Can I tell you, most people without knowing it are talking too much. Many of you are talking too much. You don't know it. Many of you, please hear me, many of you are way over educating. The more you educate, the more you solidify clients, members, no question. But you're going to be bringing in so less. It'll grow over time, but you've got to learn to say the right connection words to your members and business builders. You've got to learn to say less. You've got to learn to do what I teach, which is how to ask not just good questions, genuine, not just genuine, curiosity provoking, not just genuine and curiosity provoking, genuine and curiosity provoking, where you learn how to be like a detective with posture and conviction, even if you're intimidated, even if you're shy, even if you're a passive personality. I get it. You can still win. I see. You need to learn how to connect. Number 1. Number 2, you need to learn how to share the presentations for Young Living. Whether that's a classes work beautiful, or whether it's using, if you're an elite member of mine, you have access to all of my Young Living presentations. And I've got about 5 right now that are available for clients of mine. When you become an elite, when you get the roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond, You'll be able to become an elite after that. It's a second qualification. But if you become an elite member of mine, I'm putting together presentations for Young Living for moms, fitness, millennials. Do you guys understand Young Living? What I think Young Living is, many of you don't understand this. It's not just an essential oil company. The number one companies in our industry business model is transfer spending, where they can just buy toothpaste and soap, shampoo, laundry detergent, mosquito repellent, mineral skincare, Ninja Red, hundreds, 500 products. Young Living is turning into a transfer, get money out of Amazon, get money away from Whole Foods, get money away from all the other essential oil type companies that aren't as specific and qualified as quality as Young Living, and put them in front of a transfer spending situation. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm putting together, I already have 5 that are short version that are very strategically designed how I sponsored 500 people. They work. In fact, I have a client, I don't think she's going to be on here tonight, but Carmel uses my presentation and rank advanced 3 times, tripled her OGV because of my presentations and because of the classes and the training that I've given her. She is exploding her business, and a lot of it is because she's increasing her volume and ratio of signups because of my presentations that I do for Young Living. And then this third step is get everybody that you connect with to your presentation, get them as a member on ER and as well, or a business builder in Young Living as well. So here's what it looks like, and here's what you do every day. You connect, sort, share, start. Connect, share, start. And you do it approximately 70-75% of the time. This is my secret weapon right here. This, I know it sounds like, okay, give me the meat. Where's the real answer? The answer is this. If you spend a year learning how to connect, it would be worth it. If you've spent another year how to share a presentation, not at this level, at the highest level you can, it would be worth it. If you learn how to get people started using my 8-step getting started system that works like crazy good, simple, don't over-educate or sell. You don't have to convince or bug, okay? You don't have to be a hardcore sales. You just follow the process and get good at it. Simple doesn't mean easy. My system doesn't mean easy. It means simple. It works. It's extremely proven, but you got to learn how to connect right, share right, and learn over time to get people started like so many of my clients have and my team members. The only reason why we duplicated, because I was one of the most painfully, sometimes boring, sometimes repetitive. No, let me just be real. I'm very repetitive. I go through things because look, some of you say, well, Tom says that before. I've already heard that from Tom. Are you sponsoring? Let me re-clarify this. Out of 8 billion people, are you blessing 2 people in your business every week in Young Living? How about every month? Can we start with every month? Some of you, I'm going to teach that you just need to get to 2 a month. And it doesn't have to be 2 a week to start with. Small, incremental, correct improvements. Do it over and over and over and over. So the question is, what would it take you to do this? What would it take you to connect with 4 people a day? Is it going to take you the dream home? How about getting both you and your spouse home? Some of you, I know that's a big goal for many of you. Can I share? I'm going to share one quick vision. Every day I wake up with my wife. Every day it's like, do you want to go ping pong? Do you want to do yoga? Do you want to go work out? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for the beach? Do you want to go on a bike ride? Do you want to hang out with the kids? Every day we get to choose for the last 20 years from day one because of the business model of learning how to connect, share, and start, and learning how to build a business the right way. So would it motivate you to learn how to travel, get more freedom, giving? Now look, unfortunately, this isn't what's going to do it for you, and I know it. I pray one of you that's your big thing, your dream board, your why. If the why was big enough, right? Everybody says you got to get your why, and that's important. But how many of you have written down your goals and you haven't done what it takes daily? Some of you, it's about transforming lives. But a lot of you, This might motivate you, but maybe not. Would you do it for 500 a day guaranteed? If you were guaranteed how about 1,000? How about 3,500? If you were guaranteed 3,500 a day, would you go out and not sponsor, but at least connect with 4 new people? Send them to a Young Living presentation at your home, online, webinar, my presentation, Seed to Seal, or any presentation for that matter. Would you do it? Maybe that doesn't motivate you enough to do it. That's how I think. Here's what motivates me, and I hate this. How many of you hate what I'm about to say? Pain, running out of excuses, no more plan B. You know, for most of you that are in America and Canada, I'm going to say something that's just, man, it's almost like I'm starting to get almost not nice. I don't know how to say it. Like, as a coach, I care so much about my family, even my kids, what I see in San Diego and America, what I see in Canada and many parts. Almost all of you, even if you're late on your payments, even if you've got credit card debt, even if you're stressed, even if you fight over the finances, even if you don't have a solid financial future. You know what's crazy about us humans? We're darn resilient. We're so resilient, it still doesn't get us out of our comfort zone, our laziness. It still doesn't get us past the fear and the doubt. Unfortunately, until sometimes we're extremely motivated. I pray, and I literally pray for you. I am praying that this isn't what motivates you, okay? Because the only ones that listen to my training, and not everybody does. Some people buy it and they don't even go through it, and they say it doesn't work. And we track everybody who watches our training. It's crazy. And I want you to go through it. I want you to take action more than anything. Whether I'm your trainer or not this year, find a mentor. And can I just say something? I know there's maybe 1% of you out there that thinks the best training is free. I used to think that many years ago. Well, if your business is that good, why don't you give it away for free? My value of what I do is so worth it. The best training I've ever done has always been paid. There's a lot of great free training. Learn from it. But the best training I've ever had is free. The big question is, and here's where the rubber meets the road for a lot of you. Be real. What's stopping you? It's the junk in the trunk. Why do you enroll? Why do people join your business and they don't do anything? They look good. They sound good. They're passionate about Young Living. They love the oils. They want to build a business. Why don't they do anything? It's right here. They got the junk in the trunk. What's happening, that you may not know this, the junk leads to fear. No matter what you say, they're not going to put together a class. That fear turns into a little bit of a challenges. They get a little bit of a challenge. They get a little bit of rejection. It turns into doubt. Their high confidence starts to waver within sometimes 2 days, for sure within a month, and many times in 60, 90 days, people are starting to doubting. They become indecisive. If any of you are not having the success that you want, you've got to identify the downward cycle that needs to be broken if I'm going to help you. That downward cycle is indecision, more doubt. And then what happens? This is the chronic thing that happens. Instead of doing the 3-step map, connecting with people, sending messages, and getting them started, you start looking for, maybe I need a new software. Maybe this person in Young Living's book is what's going to work for me. Maybe I should do these webinars. Maybe I should go to get a blogging course from another internet marketer. Maybe I need to build a brand. That's it. Yep. Even though I have no experience and no confidence right now, and I'm not sponsoring anybody, I got to go out and spend tens of thousands of hours building a brand. Building a brand takes tens of thousands of hours. For sure, hundreds and hundreds of hours. So you're always seeking for easier. You're always, and I'm not saying you're doing this. This is what 98+% of everybody in all of network marketing and all of marketing does in general. And then you're looking for the new system. Please hear me. If you have fear, doubt, indecision, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're not getting results, you're always going to think you need a new system. Now, yes, you need a mentor, and you need one system, one plan. Pray about it, do whatever you got to do about it, but stick to that one plan. Learn the pieces of what you feel is going to move you to silver, gold, platinum, and beyond. And Royal Crown Diamond will become a formality if you build the right muscles, the right consistency. Some of you don't know what it feels like, and you're blowing in the wind with your day thinking you're productive. You've got to learn this. The junk leads to, maybe I need a new leader in my upline, a new presentation, and again, a new book. Maybe if I get certified, maybe if I get CARE certified, Raindrop certified, the makeup line certified, maybe if I get, right, you guys know all the certifications in Young Living. Every time I hear that, I'm like, it's okay to get educated, but you don't want that to leak. I know that sounds crazy. Some of you think I'm crazy. Some of you, that's not going to make sense. Well, why would I go get educated, certified in Young Living and not share that? Look, I'm not saying you can't share it. Duplication is simple than you trying to be a super strong expert. I don't want to be the strongest expert when it comes to product knowledge, even if I am inside, want to get educated, even if I want to get certified and learn everything about wellness, healthy lifestyles, essential oils. I don't want to, that's not going to help for duplication. You want to be simpler, simpler, simpler. It leads to one more doubt, more fear, and again, it starts to turn into stress. That stress, look, many of you, you take all the things right for nutrition, but the cortisol is killing the energy. It's a natural mechanism in our body. And then that leads to lower energy, lower immune system, weaker discipline, and a lot more. And then you start to justify. And the junk leads to your beliefs start to change. You start saying, well, maybe I'll try to get people to a class. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I hear that all the time. I can't go silver in 60 days. No way. Is Tom crazy? Who does he think he is? I don't have Tom's personality. I can't go silver in 60 days from this moment right now, let alone 6 months. I know silver in 60, but you can do it. You can do it. It's just a mindset shift and a plan and a coach, and you got to do your part. Goals start low. You start lowering your goals. You start your expectations become more realistic. I hate that word realistic. God didn't create realistic. He created you, whether you believe this or not, it's not about being a Christian, but whether you believe it or not, you were created in the person who created the world's image, the one that created the sky, the ocean. So there's no such thing as realistic. All there is possibility that you were called based on your purpose. You need to learn how, you're already back? Oh, you need to learn how to walk that out, okay? Junk leads to looking for that easier path. Again, blogging, building brands, creating systems, looking for stuff that's really good. Look, there are things that look so attractive. And if you're in any kind of doubt or fear, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go from the absolute most important activity in Young Living to the next one. And that next activity, I call it a 9 out of 10, might be the activity that takes you 7 times slower to get to the next rank. And I mean that. It's not pie in the sky. There's no guarantee, but I feel pretty confident. 9 out of 10 is good. It can get you there. Getting customers will get you there, but it's a lot slower. So the question of the day is this. We're wrapping up here soon. What is your Royal Crown Diamond skill building ingredient? Whether you understand this or not, you are a few junk you need to shed away. And then you need to gather certain strategic mindset plan, how to connect. There's a few things that you need. And the question is, how many do you need to have the mindset of a Royal Crown Diamond and to be able to walk that out? Is it 1 more, 10 more, 20? This is how I think of things. There are courses 10 years ago that I went through with my mentors that there were certain things I didn't like. there are certain things I didn't understand. One of them, I'll give you one. My mentor used to say, excuses are well-planned lies. Excuses are not true. And I'm like, whatever, they're just life circumstances, I used to tell her. And she used to look at me and laugh. No, excuses, lie. It's just lie. And I didn't get it. Some of you may think, no, I really don't have time. Usually lie. No, you don't understand. Everybody in my warm market doesn't have money. Usually not true. Excuse. I can go on and on. Well, you don't understand my situation. I can assure you, you do not want to focus on your excuse. It's not true. You want to focus on, and I know this might ruffle feathers, there's always a way. There's always a way through your circumstance. The question is, how many more ingredients is it going to take you? Is it going to take you 50, 100? But I promise you, no matter what it is, it's worth it. So here's some skill building. Here's some more skill building. You need to learn to lead with the business 10 to 40% more often. 10 to 40%. Now look, again, I'm not saying you have to go be a hardcore recruiter. That's not what my training's about. My training's about maximizing your daily potential. That's it. You don't have to sponsor 3 people a day. You don't have to bring in 500 business builders. Look, you may not even get to 2 business builders a week, but I will help you improve your results significantly, even if you're new. If you learn to sponsor by leading with what customer or what humans want, not everybody is walking around wanting to understand essential oils or even wellness products. A lot of people will get in and try the products, experience the products 10 times faster if you lead with that woman or man once at Starbucks, on an airplane, on social media, by reaching professionals, warm market referrals. The people in this world, do you understand Young Living is one of the most unsaturated, saturated companies in the world? Please hear that. They're unsaturated, but they're saturated. Do you know why they're saturated? Because you're all fishing in the same exact pond in Minnesota. Where are you guys from? I want to see if you're still paying attention. Tell me what cities you all are from right now. Would you do that for me real quick? Tell me where you're at, or state. Tell me what state or city that you're in. Can you type that in for me, please? I want to see who's engaged with me, okay? Real quick. So let me just show you guys, because I know I study this like crazy. Jen Springer and I talk about it. Yeah, there's a ton of people. We lived in Frisco, Amy. There's a huge market. There's a lot of people in Young Living in North Carolina. There's a ton in Texas already. Utah, oh my gosh, forget about it. Ohio, a bunch. Not sure about Idaho. There's a ton in Canada's booming. A lot of Canadians, a lot of Corona, California, yep. Indiana, yep. Texas, a lot of Iowa. Yeah, Young Living is completely saturated in almost every major market in the country. Do not be discouraged. The only thing that should make you a little bit nervous is if you're trying to fish in all of the trade shows still. If you're trying to focus on all the nurses and the wellness shows and the people that are into homeopathic health, or certain mom groups that are, again, open-minded to essential oils, it's like less than 1% of every major city knows about Young Living. But when you ask certain groups that are just natural attractions to what you think is normal, you're going to think everybody in Young Living, everybody in every city is doing Young Living. Not true. I tell my wife even gave me this objection, didn't you, beautiful?
I did.
My wife said to me, Tom, I'm like, it's only $1 billion in sales. That's nothing. It's like there's such a wide open market for Young Living when you learn how to get out of the same fishing pool, the same pond. Learn to lead with what people want. A lot of people want to just get out of debt. A lot of people want freedom. They want to travel. The best customers aren't going to be the ones that you over-educate on essential oils or the lifestyle of non-toxic living with the products. Anyways, I got to take a break from that one. Sorry for the rant, everybody. Okay? I'm coaching you all every day, all day for the last 10 years. Your number should be a guarantee. This is a guarantee. Everybody that I enroll, 100% gets on ER that I know of. Maybe one did not. okay? Pretty much every single person that I've ever enrolled in 24 years gets on the monthly program, period. Everybody that I get as a customer, it's not an option for the way that me and Kim do business as a company. You're a company. You're a business. I'm a business. So what that means is that the way that my business works, not Young Living, it's not mandatory, but it is with me, and I don't push people on it, and I don't twist their arm like you might think. I go like this. Let's say I just got your premium starter kit at a class or on the phone after my webinar, and I never let my customer put their orders in. Never. I would never do that right now, at least, unless I had to, okay? I always get their credit card and information. It's 10 times more duplicatable and simple. Anyways, I'll be getting into all that stuff. So I got your order right here, and I'm on the phone with you or looking you in front of you, and I say, awesome, cool. By the way, welcome aboard. By the way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get your order in. I'm going to get your website set up so you can go in there and order whenever you want to. Also, the way that our company works is we have what's called an ER, Essential Reward Program. Gives you perks. In fact, my wife, what was your ER? She got like 400 points or 400 ER points or rewards. It's like you get to go free shopping. So it even takes down the price more because of all the gifts and bonuses that they give you. But the way that it works with us is we set you up on the monthly program, the ER, Essential Rewards. This way you never run out of products. And we set up a set product monthly for you, but after any time within 30 days, you can call the company, call me, or go into your own website, change it, cancel it, reorder, buy more, do whatever you want. But at least the way that it works is I'm gonna at least set you up with the Essential Rewards, and everybody does it. Everybody does that. It's a matter of fact. I don't ask them, I just do it. And can I tell you, my retention is very high. Can I tell you that I have 30 days to love on them, send them a card, put them into my follow-up loving on connecting system with them. I have 30 days to really solidify that business builder and or member. Here's the question that I want to wrap up here. I'm almost done. I'm going to share with you how to become a partner with me. What is the best percentage that you're operating at? The best would mean you're sponsoring 2 to 4 people a week and you're working less than 3 hours a day. It means that you have so much time left in the day and you're sponsoring 2 to 4 a week and your people are plugging into training. You're not hand-holding or high maintenancing them. You're getting duplication and you're not off looking at social media. You're not distracted, blowing in the wind. 100 means you're killing it. You're at your best that God gave you every day, and you know it. This is not a personality and it's not a skill-based thing. It just means, are you at your best? It doesn't mean working 30 hours, 20 hours a day. It doesn't mean you got to pay the price. It just means you're committed during those 2 hours a day or 4 or whatever you're committed to doing the best percentage that you can. I want you to do me a favor, Patricia. I want every one of you to give me the percentage. 1 meaning you're not doing anything and it's okay right now. 100 means you're actually really killing it, sponsoring at least 2 to 4, let's just say even a month. Business builders, type in the comments right now real quick what that number is. I'm always curious. What's that number? Okay, I'm just going to give you the average. 1, 20%, 1%, a lot of 1%, a lot of 160%, many 25s, 5s, 3%, 50%, Julie. Good job, Amy. Good job. Amy's signing up 48 a month. Great job. Love to connect with you. 40%, 20%, 90%. Woo, woo. Good job. Good job. Okay, 10%. Okay, all over the board, but the average is about 10%. Think about that. I want you to think about that. Don't beat yourself up. I'm not going to beat yourself up. No one's judging you. I'm not even going to say your name. Start right now. There's one thing you can control. You can't be an overnight connecting superstar. You can't be a sponsoring machine tomorrow, no matter if you go through my training or not. Will you get ingredients? If you take action and you learn, yeah, you will. Is it going to give you the wild breakthrough overnight? No training does that. Can I just be really real with you? It's incremental ingredients that you'll get that take action. It's improvements of skill, mentorship, action, mentorship, action to be able to increase. But there's one thing that all of you, I expect out of every one of you, if you're an existing client or a new one, I expect you to do what you're called to do. Get rid of the BS. Get rid of the excuses. Get rid of the junk and get to whatever your best looks like. So how many of you are ready for a breakthrough at your best rank ever this year, before convention, which I want to meet all of you, by the way. How many of you need a new team? I'm telling you, all of you need a new team, okay? Is April available? Ready? Your income and your freedom. How many of you need new income and more freedom for your business? So the question of the day is, what if you can learn directly from me and my wife of learning exactly what to do, and more importantly, sometimes what not to do, April. That is the ultimate roadmap. I've put together. Something's changing after this course. I'm probably not going to do any more courses this year. I realize the number one way that I can transform your life is the number one thing that transformed my life. Going to a live event. But before you invest your time into getting on an airplane for me, for yourself, away from your family, or flying or driving, depending on where I do my next event, which we know, before you come to my next live event, I'm going to give you a foundational of what I would do. This is my personal roadmap to Royal Crown. I have 24 years. I know how to build a business. I have 24 years. I know how to build this thing. And oh, by the way, some of you are going to say, I know it, just doubt creeps in. Are you a Royal Crown Diamond? How do you know how to teach this? Kim and I have done the equivalent of Royal Crown Diamond at least 3 separate times. Over $1 million of volume. Massive teams of 10, 20, and even 40,000. One team over 60,000. And on top of that, there's 80,000 customers on top of that as well. We built massive teams with much more challenging qualifications to Royal Crown Diamond. I know the dynamic of building teams. My 99% focus right now is servicing you. And we realized because we've been growing so fast, we needed to shore up some things with our back offices, our servers, our websites, our communication. We just hired 3 new people. We've got a whole new team of people here to serve you. And when you partner with me right now, you'll instantly get the ultimate the ultimate roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond. We've got 2 courses already available. The rest of them we're delivering live. Here's what you're going to get. Oh, before I tell you that, Michelle Dory just went platinum. We were at convention talking, and she says, I'll read her words. She said, I was proud as a peacock when I told Tom I had 3 members on my team joining me at last year's convention. And I was blown away, her being just hit platinum. And I told her, you need to get 100 there. And it's only 10 days post-convention, and she has 10 members registered for the next one already this week. And she says if she doesn't get 100, she'll get at least 50 there. So I got to follow up with her because convention's coming up. You got to expand your mind and put the action in of what that actually looks like. So that's another platinum that just went through my training last year. So what you're going to get is 8 modules. They're video webinar like this. They're short. They're under 45 minutes, so you can digest them. They're yours to keep as long as the internet's alive. I'm going to show you hands-off duplication in one of the modules. How to actually structure in more detail what RCD feels like, and how to get it on your board and map it out all the way from Royal Crown Diamond, Diamond, Platinum, Gold, Silver, Executive. Okay, I don't even know how to hit the lower ranks. I just focused on Executive and beyond. So how to structure the end in mind first. You got to go big before you can go small. That's just how I've learned. How to only lead with what people want what's most important. How to motivate your team, again, the right way. How to get 90+% on ER. How to get your people to show up to presentations or classes. How to increase your ratio of business builders at your classes. A lot of you are enrolling business builders, but there's no strong enough commitment. It's very loose, and you're not getting them to duplicate because they're not intentional in the way that you bring them in. There's a difference, and these are people that will work. I want you to see someone. This course, by the way, is $697, but I want you to, I've got a woman I'm going to bring up right now who sat in one of my front rows at my seminars, okay? In fact, I'm going to bring her up in a minute. Let me show you a few more things, and I'm going to bring her up, okay? You guys want to hear from her. All right, I'm doing something crazy tonight, okay? We're going to give away some bonuses. I'm almost finished with a playbook to Royal Crown Diamond. This is a physical book that you can download, put into a 3-ring binder if you want to, or go through it on the internet. I want this to be the manual that I give to my team, so it is that playbook in a sense of everything that we go through in the courses, plus again, the structure and the scripts, all of my scripts you're gonna get as well. Everything is going into this manual. This is something that I wanna make as my course for Young Living, my manual. It's gonna be minimum $197, minimum. I'm gonna give that to you right now. Bonus number 2, this is gonna be live next month, okay? You can go through it live with me, or you get every recording, okay? If you can't make my live classes, they're all recorded. About 80% cannot go through it live. I'm gonna teach you 7 ways to build a database of 700 new warm market to up to 7,000 new people. How to do that in less than 7 months. I've got a new way that we've done for years, Kim and I, that I've never taught. How to build your tribe. Not how to be an internet marketing guru, but how do you build a tribe around your passion? And how do you do it as simple as possible? I know internet marketing really well, but I'm going to teach you grassroots of something that all of you can do no matter what you do. This course is going to be one of my flagship new courses. I want to make this ridiculous because I want to earn your trust in business. I'm going to give you this bonus number 2. It's $497. Again, most of you, depending on when you're watching this live or recorded, you can get that as a bonus. I have my 3-step map academy. For those of you that get this right now, this could be your first step. It's already available right now. This course is my flagship that I've had for years. How do you connect like a pro? Enroll like a pro. This is $397. It goes through and breaks down the 3 most important modules, and it shows you how to structure your day based on the 3-step system that you see right here, okay? That's $397. You have that immediately available in your brand new back office. And you may not be calling leads right now. You don't have to. Warm market's the king. There's so many other better ways, but I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of people that I enrolled last few months in Young Living that said this to me. And you're going to get this too. Do I have to do a class? Do I have to do a party? I don't want to talk to my family and friends. You know what I say? How about if you get started at a premium starter kit, get started in your own business. Let me show you how to get your money back, the $160 or whatever they invested into Young Living products. How about I help you? I'm going to give you 100 people just like you that are looking for a business just like what you just did, okay? If you get 3 of those people, you already have your money back. Your products are free. Your business, you have everything for free. So let me set you up with 100 leads by helping you get started right now, okay? And they say usually, okay, and guess what? They might have said no, but because you had some tools like leads, 500, now these are age leads, which means they're a month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months old, but they're still people that are looking for a business. Plus, for those of you that maybe you want to learn how to do the 3-step map, follow my scripts, you can use this to enroll people. You can use this to develop your skill set, sharpen yourself. Again, I don't always recommend leads, but it's a great way to get the ball rolling and to show you how to connect with people. And again, through my courses that you're getting, the roadmap, I'll teach you how to connect with people. Each lead is $1. That's $500 as a bonus. If all you did this is get the leads, it would be worth it just to get that. Bonus number 5, we are restructuring what a strategy call is. I want to be really clear. We want to find out who you are. We want to find out what you're looking for, what rank you're at, what your struggle is. If you get me on the phone, I usually do some coaching. Sarah's really deep into coaching. Lori's a natural coach, one of the top people at our church. But it's primarily meant to get to know you. It's primarily meant to find out, is there 1 or 2 things we can help you with? Are you an elite member yet? This is an option. If you want to get on the phone with one of us, there's an option bonus number 5. And again, it's about 15 minutes long. Usually goes a little bit longer, depending on your questions or what we can help you with. So real quick recap. What you're getting tonight is a course that's $697. You're also getting 6 bonuses. You're getting the playbook PDF. You're getting so you're getting the main course, which is Unlimited Roadmap to Royal Crown Diamond. You're getting how to get unlimited leads, the 777 lead generation system. That's going to be powerful. You're getting the 3-step map. You're getting aged leads, or getting leads to talk to, some coaching session. All of this is $2,400 in coaching. Like if you were to go to my website, for sure, you would spend that much if you bought it individually, because you're a part of the Young Living family. Because I put this together for my own team anyways, for my own family that's going through this. I'm going to extend this to you, and you don't have to pay obviously $2,400 for Young Living. Obviously for you, it's a discounted rate. And again, I'm probably not going to do a lot of courses. You don't even have to do $697. If you take action, like right now, if you're ready to step up and partner with me, it's $297. Even if you had to make a 3 pay, I would recommend 1 pay. It's a little bit less expensive, but if all you can do is a 3 pay, you can actually start for $110. And I'm going to give away, I did this last week, there's a lot of you still here. If 30 of you right now, the first 30 of you that step up right now and go to rcdtribe.com, I'm going to give away $500 worth of new leads, more leads, 500 more leads. Okay. Now you should get these automatically, but what I recommend, if you do not get them automatically, that was one of the things that we had a challenge with last week. Just email us, support@Priority Team, and say, I'm ready for my 500 or 1,000 leads, and we will get them to you. We'll look your account up, make sure you're a client, and get you those 1,000 leads. So instead of 500 leads, if you take action right now, I'm going to get you an extra 500. Go right now and go to RCT Tribe, RCD as Royal Crown Diamond Tribe.com, RCDtribe.com. It's $297, and you get 1,000 leads if you're in the first 30. And even look, all the bonuses are available. The bonuses might go away. I'm just going to say that. If we get enough people, if we get over 100 more, we're going to cap it out at 100 more, if 100 of you do it. So for those of you that are watching the replay, make sure you go there. If you see the bonuses there, it's still available, okay? We're shutting down the webinar always shuts down within 2 to 3 days, okay? I want to bring up one more person real quick, and you got to hear this story. It's crazy. April is someone who sat in the front row like this, a little bit like this at first, like, who's Tom? A little bit, I saw her break through highs and lows during my seminar, my live event that I went to. April was one of those clients, and we're not doing this again right now. She was one of those people who said, you all need help. I love what your mission is. I love your purpose. I love what you do for our Young Living family. She's been in Young Living for a while. She says, you all need help behind the scenes. And I said, thank you, God. Now, at first, I didn't hear it. It took about a month of her saying, I'm supposed to work with you. I'm supposed to work with you. Many months later, she finally got through. She's actually in my home, sitting right next to me in San Diego, California. And I want you to hear our story. Now, one more thing. If you are partnering with me right now, for the very first time right now, I want to recognize you personally. Type in all in the comments right now for the few hundred of you or 100 or so that are here left. If you know that you're supposed to get a mentor this year and you're registering right now, if you can, type in all in. And I want you to hear April's story and let me know when you finish the registration. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Click the button for the elite. That unlocks the getting started training. That unlocks the presentations that I'm doing for Young Living. Okay? The only way to do it is to become a tribal member, join the roadmap, and then pick the elite option. Okay? All right. So let me see real quick. April, why don't you come here real quick? And if you have questions, start typing in your questions. Patricia Bollock, all in. Emily Weber, all in. When do the leads come? They can come for you as soon as tomorrow. Give it a few days, okay? Terry, Diane Bennett, but you will get them for sure within 3 or 5 days, okay? And if you don't, please email. Bernice Kovac, Nicole Courtney, all in. Good job, Ginny Heiss. Congratulations for stepping up. Michelle Morgan, congratulations. Tracy Finley, Melanie Sakamano. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Melanie. I'm going to get to know your name, Melanie. Sally Chalmers. Awesome, Sally. If elite members, do we already? Yes. If you're an elite member, email us, okay? Elite members do not get this roadmap course. If you're already an elite, this is not part of it. Now, I'll answer that question here in a few minutes, but it's not for elite members. This is a separate course that there's a lot of cost involved in this course, okay? Where do they come from? The leads come, let me answer those questions here in a minute. But anyways, I want April to just share really quickly while I get a drink of water, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. Don't go anywhere. If you're all in and you haven't put it in yet, type in all in.
Hey everybody, my name is April West. I am a former high school biology teacher turned oil enthusiast. And my husband and I build Young Living. We've been in Young Living for 2.5 years. I am a highly analytical and service-minded personality, and I love to help. And the thing about Tom and Kim is that when I went to their event, I saw their hearts. I saw their passion for helping people in network marketing know how to succeed, because that's where I was stuck. That is what I didn't know how to do. I don't know anything about business, or at least I thought I didn't. Now I have a system. I have a roadmap. I know we are going to get to Royal Crown Diamond in record time. And it's because I have invested in myself. My husband and I have invested, this is my husband, Britton. We build together. We've invested in our business to get the training that we need. Because whatever career you have, you've got to have some sort of training. So this is what we've chosen to do. And we are very blessed to have Tom and Kim as our mentors. And I know you will be too.
Awesome. Very cool. Honey, I hope you have questions for giveaways today, okay?
Okay.
Hey, y'all can help us with a question. What's a question that we can ask them? And whoever gets it first is going to get the giveaway, okay? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start right out with something different. We're going to give you one free general admission to our next 2-day live experience, okay? I cannot mention where it's at right now. You'll be able to go to the website and check it out where our next live event is. But we've got a powerful next live event. Anyways, if you can make it, here's what I'll do. Or I'll give you 500 extra leads. Okay, I hope you got some questions coming up. By the way, for those of you that just went all in, please, wow, there's a lot more of you. We see them coming in on the computer too, but it's a little bit delayed, like a few minutes. So I see, who else went all in? Emily Weber, Dorothy Miller, Amy Hogovan, Jason, welcome, Jason. We need some men. Come on, a few men, or is that your husband signing up? Kiana Langland, Annika Kelly, Christina Forret, welcome. Penny Martins, I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to answer all your questions in a minute. Keep them coming though, okay? How do I know if you're an elite? The elite is a monthly program. It's a monthly program. I do a live coaching every Saturday where whenever you get stuck by going through one of my courses, you don't know what I said or how that works. My elite program is my group coaching I do every Saturday. I don't do much one-on-one. My one-on-one rate now is over 1,000 per hour. I don't do a lot of one-on-one coaching anymore. I just don't have time. So I put together a private group intimate coaching for elites every Saturday. And that's where we do some live coaching.
Someone's saying to come to Texas.
We just left. We were in Texas.
Emily, we were there in August, but
yeah,
we will be back.
We'll be back for sure.
Not sure
I
when.
would like all in, but did not finish order. Just let us know when you finish, Dorothy. And if, just let us know when you finish, and we can see you on the computer when you register, okay?
I have a question for the crowd.
Oh, what's the question for the crowd?
The #1 place you would like us to come.
Well, they're going to all say their backyard.
I know, I want to take a poll.
What's the #1 destination?
Quick survey.
What's the #1 place you think the most people in Young Living will go to for a live event? Where would that be? Okay, yeah, see, it's all over the board. Look at that, Dallas, Hawaii. We're going to do Hawaii one day soon.
Let's screenshot this.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll go back to it later.
Love it. Utah, Hawaii, Utah, Seattle.
Wow, congratulations.
Where'd it go?
Awesome.
Down low.
Michigan, Ecuador. We're there, Patricia.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Utah. That's my stomping ground.
That's where Kim is from, Julie. Yes. Okay, let's do the giveaway.
Okay. Who knows where our last event was?
What? That's too easy.
No, it might not be.
Well, only if you're new. Only if you're new. You got to be brand new. First time on a webinar. Let's do a first time webinar giveaway. The last one.
Our current one is in San Diego. Where was our last one?
Where was the last one at?
Not Texas.
Wow, maybe they don't know. The last one. Wow. Okay. I'm a Buckeye. By the way, I'm from the Buckeye State. That's a big tip. I'm a Buckeye.
Okay, someone's saying Ohio.
Where at in Ohio? Yeah, it's got to be where in Hawaii, Ohio. Cleveland, Bernice, Kovac. Email, you've got it to get your bonus. You have to email support@Priority Team. Say I won. Yeah, we're gonna write it down too.
What does she get?
She gets either a live ticket to our next event or 500 leads. Okay, please email right now support@Priority Team and say I just won the bonus. We'll look it up and make sure you're registered or give you the 500 leads. Okay, give us a few days on that. After these webinars or in the replay that goes out, our support, and we're fixing that, but we're hiring more people for support right now. Okay, if you just clicked all in, Rhonda Cunningham just did. If you just finished going all in, type in all in. Let's do another giveaway. You got another question? Another question?
We have one, but I don't know if it's tricky.
Oh, okay. You don't know if it's tricky?
Yeah, it's a Young Living one.
Okay, let me do a question. Is it completely done or end? Ooh, let me see what that says. Oh, look, if you click on it, you can read the whole thing. Let me, I don't mean to look up, but that's where my other screen is real quick.
Dorothy Miller.
It is done or on our end and just not showing up for me. Check up Dorothy Miller real quick. We'll check on your order right now, Dorothy. Make sure it's all done. Sometimes with so many of you going to it, it does do some weird things. Try it again. It should work. If you have a challenge, please let us know, okay? We'll stick around for a few more minutes. Now, look, some of you are, I want you to understand this. For those of you that are registering, I want you to think about this one last thing. If all this did was help you get unstuck, would it be worth it? If it helped you free up an hour a day, would it be worth it? If I help you get one business builder, one, just one more, think about that. Why wouldn't you invest $297? I know there's always one or two of you that, for whatever reason, you're not doing it right now. I don't know why. It shocks me. I've never done anything this low of a price ever. I did it custom for Young Living at the lowest price I ever do. If I just help you get one business builder, would it be worth it? If I help you go Royal Crown Diamond or silver or gold, even if it's only 1 year faster, would it be worth it? So go to royalcrowntribe.com, and all your questions are pushed up now. If you have another question, copy it in there right now for me. Dorothy Miller, you're welcome. Okay? Step up. I know some of you are like, I don't know, just do it. I promise it'll be worth it. Okay. What's the next question? And then write down the questions too. Wait, yeah, I need more questions too, though, because there's questions I didn't answer. Can I figure out how to type in the webinar? You're typing. It's working, Elaine. I'm a widow of 4 kids. I have to make this work. We're going to pray. Hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pray real quick.
Okay.
Let's pray real quick. Yes. She prompted me to pray. So we're going to pray for you. I know it sounds crazy. Hey, if you want to leave, this is a good time to leave. If you're not into the, if this offends you, I do want to pray for your business. It's optional, but we do want to pray for you. That's kind of our secret weapon. So let's pray. We want to pray for everybody. So Lord, we love you, Lord. We thank you so much for Emily Weber tonight. We thank you so much for Laura and Elaine and Ginny and Jason and Melanie and every single man, every brother, every woman, every person that's listening to this right now, even everybody that's listening to the recording. Lord, we just pray that you will rock them, that you will touch them with your perfect peace, that you will rock them with joy this year, and that you will rock them with discernment beyond wisdom. Wisdom on top of discernment, and an understanding of gather ingredients. Lord, Holy Spirit, that teach them what it's like to gather what they need and get rid of all the lies that maybe they've listened to. The fear, done, lie. The doubt, it's not true. It's a lie. The strongholds, the whatever that is, break it now in your name, Jesus. Lord, we pray for clarity. We pray for a supernatural abundance for everybody, to get more people to connect with, for Young Living, for their dream, but also to transform their life. Lord, we love you. We praise your incredible, precious name. It's your name, Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. And as we're knocking and praying, someone's at our front door.
Yes.
You stay here with me, though. Kids will get them. So, okay, questions are...
Dorothy, your order went through just fine.
Okay.
You're good to go.
You're good. I don't know. We got to take off the language of practice leads. I used to call leads practice leads. It doesn't mean that they're not people you can enroll, but it takes the expectation. I used to tell my team, leads are, at the very least, they're good for practice. Now, you need to expect to enroll them, Carla, but when I say practice, it's a good way to build up your skill, okay? Carly, sorry. Thank you for correcting me and making me better. Most of the time, except for today a little bit. We can talk about that later, right?
There was a lot of correcting.
Today was, a lot of correcting today. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. Amen. Yes, thank you. Any other questions? Plug your computer in. Yes, my computer. Yes, that's so funny. Grab my computer cord, somebody. Thank you. Young Living families always got people's backs. I just lost my job.
Okay, question time.
Gonna pray for you, Jason, for sure.
All right.
Jason, you got to take action, brother. We need more dudes. You got to take action. I had my car repossessed. I was $11,000 in my checking account. I literally couldn't drive to meet anybody. We had to walk to the grocery store. I treated this like a job, even though Young Living's, treat it like you have to hit a certain amount of volume. We got to put that in the course. How to treat this. Again, Young Living's not a job, but how to work it daily. Okay, next question. You got another good one?
Okay, hope I get it right. This is a Young Living question, so get ready to type fast if you've been with Young Living for a while.
They're going to get it.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to see if I get it.
Okay. How did Gary Young get the original lavender seeds? How did he get them into the United States? Who knows? The original lavender seeds. Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
How did he get them into the United States? Do.
Yes, Melissa, this is where you ask your question. Just
Okay.
type away, okay? Thank you, Laura.
Amy Hugavine. He smuggled them in his boots. That's right.
That's awesome. Okay, so you're going to win also a free ticket or 500 leads. Very similar financial
job.
value.
There's no trick in that.
Someone typed in the wrong email. I know this sounds crazy. My Kim, let's see if Kim can. We'll see if Kim can fix it for you right now, Dorothy. We see your correct email. Go ahead and take a picture of that real quick.
Amy Hoogeveen.
In his boots from France. I didn't know that story. Smuggling in his boots. That is so funny. All right. Any other last questions? Should we do one more? We'll do one more.
Let's do a random one.
Do a random one. Put in your questions. Can you get Dorothy's email? It's so amazing how many Young Living people stick around this long. You're welcome. You're a mom of 5 girls, not teenagers yet. Need to show them what a strong. You know what? So crazy. When we were, man, that's another story for another time. When we were living in an RV, when we were living in a friend's house, when we were practically homeless, there's another story I haven't even told yet. It's more recent, like yeah. My kids are like, they didn't believe business. They didn't believe business worked. And that's where over the last many years, we showed them how business can really work. Now they don't think that way anymore. So yeah, that's very powerful, Lacey.
Okay.
All right. By the way, who just went all in? It's been quiet. I want to see if you just went all in. Hang on. There's a few questions. Free ticket or 500 leads. Awesome. Can I gift my ticket? Can she gift her ticket? Oh man, I'm going to say yes because I'm put on the spot only, Amy. I guess smuggling. Okay. Thank you for the prayer. You're welcome. Is where we pay, right? No, it's not rcd.com. It's RCD. Can someone type it in? RCD Tribe. TRIBE.com. It's RCDTRIBE.com. Okay.
So someone asked if I had a good job the year you were depressed and going through your hard time or your hardships. I had just had 4 kids in 3.5 years, and they were all under 4. And so no, I was not working. We were trusting God to provide. We were.
Well, what I did that whole year while I was in depression is I was door knocking, sell landscaping aeration. That's the only thing I did to actually just put food on the table. So I wasn't home all day. I come home, get back in bed, and I was depressed. I went from being a network marketer with 6-figure income to not wanting to do the industry door knocking. And then we still lost our cars that Christmas. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. We have many clients in here saying, get it, get it.
Thank you. And welcome to all of you. So excited to get to know you all better and help serve you and answer all your questions.
Yes. And get yourself to our next live event, everybody.
Yes.
Someone has 6 adult children, 5 girls. Wow. What happened if we buy and it's not for us? We don't do money back guarantee because so many people, they say that it doesn't work for them. They don't even open it. It just drives us crazy. But we can transfer it to another product or something. You're going to get for $297, you're going to get over 8 modules plus another live course next month. So there's no guarantee per se because we just tracked it. A lot of people don't even open it. It's already available. You'll get the courses. So go through it Go through it thoroughly and then email us, okay? When I leave the webinar, will I be all in? Yeah, for sure. You can leave the webinar now and just register. I'm going to stick around. You can register on another screen if you want. There is a replay, Linda. It'll go out tomorrow morning, most likely. For a short time, we keep the replay up. You can get this out to your team tomorrow.